Okay. I've used this lens 5 times before, 2 times extensively. I have it coming. I had to trade off one of my old manual focus 300mm 2.8s, which I only need one copy of that lens. I got the 200mm macro Nikkor coming, the Super Monster. It is an old lens from 1996. It's still made for a reason. Nikon is probably going to come out with a new version of that lens, but it will never be anywhere near as good. You don't need vibration reduction on macro for number one, and you sure as hell don't really need autofocus with macro. Anybody that does macro photography will tell you you don't. Anyway, it's a D-series screw drive. Macro Nikkor 13 element. It's about 18 inches tall, 3.5 inches wide. Really nice. That lens new is very expensive. $1,800, $1,780, basically $1,800 for that lens. Made in Japan, metal, looks like a baseball bat. It's tough as one too. So anyway, I've been wanting that lens for quite some time, so I traded off one of my lenses, and it's on its way, and I'll be posting a lot of pictures. Everything in Macro 2 is about getting as far back as you can. Not always, but usually, especially when it comes to bugs and insects, because then you're outside of their danger zone. You need to get in close, they know something's there, and then they fly away. If you can actually come back, most macro lenses are about 8 or 9 inches. You can actually step back 13 inches plus with this lens, and 1-to-1 reproduction ratio, so you're outside the bubble zone of danger for insects and critters and whatnot, and that's really nice. Also, it makes it easier to light things too, because on macro, when you got the lens shoved up the ass of whatever it is you're shooting, it's kind of hard to get lighting in there. But when you're able to step back here, dropping lighting on the subject is pretty easy. A 200mm macro 1-to-1 reproduction, oh yeah, bounce, bounce. So anyway, I can't wait for that lens to come. It was supposed to be here Saturday or so. I had to trade off, not sell, okay, I didn't sell anything to anybody, trade off one of my 300mm 2.8s, which is an old AIS lens anyway, so. That's coming. I've wanted that lens for some time. Borrowed it 3 times, and then I had it for use for like a week and a half. That lens has been around since 1996, though. They are probably going to replace it soon, but what are they going to replace it with? Some sort of cheap toy made in China? That's a lot more money. It's like, we made it lighter and we made it out of plastic. Yay, it's an improvement. I'm like, no, it's not. It's not an improvement. Some modern lenses are improvements. Kind of like the last video I made proving that somebody, particular peoples, were hardcore liars. Oh, he just hates modern lenses, you know. That's a stinking lie. I've never said that. And my videos are proof of that. Me giving really high praise to some modern lenses. I can't stand that pathetic lie. That is a disgusting, pathetic, outright, flat, stinking, rancid lie. Period. Undeniable, irrefutable. You know? I'm not running a popularity contest. I actually like helping people. Okay? So, that's the way that works. I like it when people are happy. You know, it's like, I bought that lens, you're so happy, you told me where to find it at a deal. It's like, yeah, well, that's great. That's what I want to hear. Not to toot my own horn, but I can assure you that I'm at least intelligent enough, however intelligent you think I am or am not, I'm at least intelligent enough to do something that pays a lot more than this. So, God forbid anybody thinks I'm doing this for the money. You know, no. So, anyway, I can't wait for that macro Nikkor to get here. The big honking 200mm macro. Bounce, bounce. Bye.